They are the ones who do the actual, like you said, heavy lifting in the hospital. So
it reminds me of a series, Suits.
Everybody watch Suits and thinks they can become a lawyer. They think it's some glamorous.
No, but
How easy
the law is
I mean, on Suits, they come in. They say we've got a situation. Somebody opens the they've won the case.
for me, the best law series or law, if you like, film is My Cousin Vinny.
Oh, I see.
If you watch My Cousin Vinny, you see how.
Are they Italians? Italians love the name Vinny.
No.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
very interesting. So as for the law, this calls on the state of Ghana, if you like, the General Legal Council and the whole judiciary system to look at how 2,900 and something students will sit and only 946 or so will pass, 2,000 will fail. But if you go to the northern regions, we don't have lawyers.
We don't
Sometimes
have.
the whole region has about just 5 or 6, 7 lawyers in this country.
We can get into the figures. The
And there are
stats are not
people
not
will
great.
become first class LLB holders, but they will still fail to enter Makola.
Yeah.
And because of those 6 subjects and that 1.5 hour exam.
And 50%.
And 50%.
And the
pass
50%, the way they do it.
All right, let's move on. Small digression. BNFT this morning, enhanced framework for monitoring remittances. And genetic science is the future of food security. Strengthening a Greek insurance framework for lenders and how easing inflation might impact government refinancing cost. Africa data centers to propel digital transformation with some $50 million US DFC partnership. Gentlemen.
On the front page of the Finder newspaper, victims exceed 6,000. NADMO and VRA hosting them. Their banner headline is that of the Akosombo flats. There's also Dr. Akoto calls for homegrown economic policies. Page 8, telling your man. Ghana, South Africa approve visa-free travel. City FM and City TV, GJ, Prinkpag, Info Ministry condemn NDC supporters' assault of Miss Akosia Ochre. You go to the front page of the Ghana Feed newspaper. The big story is an easy calm in Ghana Police Service as IGP promotes junior officers over senior officers. Again, the story is on page 3 of the paper. I like your face, Helen. There's also on the front page, Yoko declares dismiss university registrar with fake degrees wanted. Akosombo Dam spillage flat to Kufuor Visit Area today. KGL Group Chairman receives EMY Africa Award. YA Mofa to launch phase 2 of Youth in Agric on Wednesday. And KGL Commission State of the Art Office to drive its business portfolios. Daily Analyst newspaper, front page. GJ warns politicians party thugs ahead of 2024 elections. There's also students dismissed over poor academic performance can reapply. University of Ghana clarifies. US Embassy trains 50 activists to intensify campaign against illegal mining. Attack on CTFM journalists. GJ calls on police to arrest NDC thugs. These are the stories on the front page of the papers I have in front of me.
On the front page of the Ghanaian Times this morning, Akosombo Dam spillage, government rolls out rescue restoration plan to save lives, property in communities along lower Volta Basin as armed forces rescues 1,800 victims. Ministry of Information, GJ, condemn attack on CTFM TV reporter and support Africa's fight against terrorism and violent extremism. That's coming from the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo. 10 arrested for flouting bush meat hunting ban. You can see some pictures of grass cutter or chin stick in Pusu and the rest on the front page of the Ghanaian Times.
Against some. Wait, can I see?
Oh, why is this here?
Okay.
Oh, close the line.
Is that your
Those of you
delicacy
who are-
of choice?
When you leave the job, I want to smell your hand. It's against the law.
All right. Well, quick one
Daily
here.
Guide,
There's
Daily
more.
Guide, Crosby. Yeah, this is tweeted airtime, please. Daily Guide this morning. Ghana and South Africa agree on visa-free waiver and Tema Children's Park can't be used for casino. That's according to the Tema Development Commission. And I betrayed MPP for Mahama. That's according to Dr. Nyahu Tamaklo. And Alan versus Volta region flood victims. Medical and Dental Council sign MOU with GDDA of the UK. Thank you.
All right. Well, just before we go on, quick break. The Daily Graphic has this story. Akosombo Dam spillage. President visits flooded areas today. Or President Akufo-Addo will visit the district severely hit by the floods occasioned by the spillage of the Akosombo Dam today. The president, who returned to the country last night after a 4-day official duty in the United States, will be joined by members of the Inter-Ministerial Committee set up by government to help address the havoc caused downstream by the Akosombo Dam spillage and to help bring relief to those affected. I don't believe the Ministry of Health was added to that list of ministries that form this Inter-Ministerial Committee. I'm not too sure why, because William, I think you actually brought up that conversation.
Yeah, I was saying, I mean, this shouldn't just be the reason why we are putting together. It must be a standing, committee that anytime anything like this happens, they just trigger the action plan and it goes into it. I mean, it's been about a few 7 days or so before we are hearing about this committee, and that we like committees coming as ad hoc.
Yeah,
because this is a country that has dams.
That's right.
And if we know how these dams operate, after a while, if there are issues, they will spill the water from the dams, and we know the havoc that these flood waters cause. So why would we wait for it to happen before we set up committees? And as you are saying, some of the committees, some of the agencies or like ministries that were supposed to be in are not there.
Yeah,
but
I thought
the
we
health
would see
authorities
the
have been
health.
speaking over the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are making statements about how eminent, disease outbreaks look, especially with diarrhea and cholera. So we are just hoping that it's a matter of course that the Ministry of Health will be involved. So that's why they are not even part of the committee. I'm just assuming.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if that's what it is, then let's see how it goes. But President is supposed to be there today. And we hope that they've actually asked that they be relocated to the Segleme abandoned flats. But they don't have anywhere to stay.
Yeah, that's a request they have made, but they're also saying that will not be possible. So
Wow. We'll be keeping our eyes out on the president's visit. We're going for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. This is 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
Free toilet seats anytime, anywhere. Let me introduce to you Elegance Toilet Seat Sanitizer Spray. Now, when I visit the washroom in my office, church, mall,